Good day, ROFFS analyst James here, and it is currently Tuesday, September 13th. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the ocean conditions from Cape Hatteras down to the Florida Keys and the Bahamas that you likely would have encountered if you went offshore this past weekend. First thing to note is the development of another large Gulf Stream eddy formation offshore of Jacksonville, located right here. This eddy formation is continuing to push warmer water northeast and inshore off of Savannah and Charleston. Moving a little bit further north, the Charleston Gyre appears to have released another eddy off of Georgetown area. This has kept a large eddy filament of warmer Gulf Stream water along the ledges from Georgetown to Cape Fear along this corridor right here. Prolonged winds from the southwest have also helped push Gulf Stream water to the northeast at a faster rate as well. You probably noticed that if you went off of Cape Hatteras this past weekend and maybe even yesterday. Further south, the western edges of the Gulf Stream off St. Augustine, Cape Canaveral, and South Florida continues to experience several smaller eddy formations moving through. Again, this suggests scattered fishing as these boundaries move in and offshore. Under these conditions, we recommend finding the green to blue-green and blended blue to Gulf Stream blue water mass boundaries. And as one eddy passes, another will follow to push favorable conditions back inshore. However, we did notice off of St. Augustine and north of Cape Canaveral, a slightly larger Gulf Stream eddy moving to the north towards the Jacksonville area. Again, these relatively small eddies continue to develop offshore of the dry Tortugas and Florida Keys as loop current water begins to enter the Straits of Florida off of Key West and the dry Tortugas. Taking a look at the Bahamas, one thing we've noticed is some cooler water moving southwest towards the northeastern corner of Abaco. As a result, an offshore flow of water due to a clockwise rotating eddy formation has developed northeast of Abaco, pulling some of this blended blue water offshore north of Abaco. Additionally, we've also seen a counterclockwise rotation moving east of Abaco and northeast of Eleuthera, caused by some of the same water movements. A similar hammerhead set of eddies has also pushed southwest towards the Matania Shoal near the corner northwest of Walker's as well, moving in this direction, and then to the north along the eastern side of the Gulf Stream. All that will be easier to see in our ocean color imagery. So switching over, taking a look at ocean color, you can really see that bluer water moving southwest towards the northeastern corner of Abaco, and then moving back offshore to the north, as well as to the southeast and off of Eleuthera. And again, you can see that bluer water moving off of Walker's as well. Heading back north, one thing we want to take a look at as well is you can really see some remnants of Gulf Stream eddy filament water that had been pushed inshore into Onslow Bay earlier this month, right in here. We had some reports of good fishing action pretty close to shore in there earlier last week. Some of that water still remains as it's been trapped by continuing eddies moving northeast off of the Charleston Gyre. And again, you can see really well in this ocean color imagery that Gulf Stream eddy formation off of Jacksonville moving to the north-northeast. Remember, these ocean conditions are always changing, so be sure to head to ROFFS.com or call our office at 321-723-5759 to order updated analyses for each of these areas. Have a good week.